Okay guys, so this is Matt.
Hello.
He's my husband. He's joining us for a few videos, so I just want to introduce him really quick. This is the first one he's in.
Hi. I'm here.
Alright, so we're going to talk about seed to seal and why we feel really confident and safe using Young Living essential oils with our family. Young Living is the only essential oils we've ever used with our family. It's the first essential oils we heard of, luckily. And the reason why we feel so great about using Young Living is because of the Seed to Seal promise. And what that is it's Young Living's guarantee that we're getting 100% pure, best quality, therapeutic grade essential oils. Seed to Seal covers 5 different things. It goes from selecting seeds to plant in the ground, the way that they take care of and cultivate the crops, the distillation process, which is crazy when you see it in action. And then there's also testing. Young Living does their own tests every step of the way, and then they also have third-party testing to make sure that the quality of the oils is the best. And then the last thing is sealing the bottle. So they have their own distribution centers where they see, or actually that's not where it happens, but they seal the bottle and then they ship everything out. So they oversee every single step of the way, from planting the plant in the ground all the way to it becoming an essential oil and getting to your doorstep. So we've been really lucky. You can actually go and visit, anyone can visit Young Living's farms, and we've been lucky to visit 2 different farms, and we're going to be visiting our 3rd one in the fall in Ecuador. So Matt is actually all about horticulture. That's actually what he does for a living, so I'm gonna let him kind of share about what he's learned and kind of his take on it, because
So recently I got to take students actually to Utah, and we went to the lavender farm in Mona, Utah, and I got to experience it firsthand, the seed to seal process. So seed to seal to me means that it is a sustainable practice. No pesticides are used. A lot of kind of beneficial practices are being used. So all of the weeding that happens in all of the farms around the world is actually done by hand. They do not use chemicals. They have not had chemicals on the property for at least 50 to 75 years to never. And I believe they pick sites that never have had chemicals on them. So it's nice knowing exactly what you're getting. They oversee the whole process, like Amber said, seed to seal. They oversee every step of the process, and they're the only ones that do that. They harvest their own seed to planting it, the distribution, it's all them. So you know exactly what you're getting. They can oversee the whole process. They control it as well. So it's great taking comfort in knowing that you are getting the best products in the industry and in the world. So
anything else?
Yeah, so distillation, I got to see distillation when I was at the Mona farm. They had just harvested juniper. So juniper was being dropped off by the semi-load, literally. So it was kind of wood pulp, and that was being put into a cooker that they call it. And then the cooker goes through a kind of steam distillation process where it steams the plant or what came from the plant, and then produces oil and water. And then that actually gets separated in a different chamber kind of down below. So you see the oil, the essential oil, actually bubbling to the top of the water and then being separated. So it's actually a pretty awesome process to watch. And then from there, it goes into another kind of distillation process where it goes through some different, I'm trying to think of the proper word, sorry, I'm not a scientist, so I don't know the exact parts, but it goes through some filters where it gets out all of the pulp and any debris that would be left in the oil at that point before it heads to, I think it's Spanish Fork, Utah, for their distribution center, their bottling center there. So they oversee the whole process. You don't have to worry about something being tainted or not treated properly. everything is taken care of as far as temperature and shipping and things like that to make sure that the oils are kept where they need to be in the process before they're bottled. So.
And a big part, Matt kind of made fun of me when I first got my oils and told me he was going to buy me a cauldron for Christmas and all this fun stuff.
Pointy hat and everything.
Yeah, but when he got to go and see the farms, and actually when he's seen like the community as well, I think the community has been a big part, but also really going and seeing the farms and being there, that was a huge shift
seeing
for you.
seeing the farms for me and just the infrastructure of the company, because it's pretty amazing. Every month this box shows up with this oily goodness and you never see the other side of the business, okay? So it's very hidden. So you don't actually have a good concept of how big the company is. And coming from the horticulture side, I was able to see the farms that they have and where they're at in the world and the techniques that they're using. We went to, is it St. Mary's or St. Marie's? St. Marie's farm in Idaho. They've got Lavender and Melissa and Blue Tansy there, and I was able to meet some of the gentlemen that take care of the farm, and it's a lot of labor. They pull every weed by hand with a hoe. I mean, they're constantly working the 50 some odd acres I think that they have there. So it is a pretty amazing process, and one that is sustainable and is going to be giving amazing products for many, many years to come. So
if you guys have any questions about seed to seal or why Young Living, just ask in the comments and someone will answer. So we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.